Shaytember day 9! So listen, before you yell at me, everybody's like, where's day 8? I did a live show. Link's right here. I recorded it. You can go watch it. We talk about properly combining fruit and how I only eat fruit in the morning for breakfast, and a book that I've kind of based my eating habits off of called Fit for Life by an author named Harvey Diamond. But I did do a day 8 for Shaytember. We're not quitting, we're not giving up, we're still going. I just did a live show yesterday, so if you want to see that, it's not on YouTube, it's on Blog TV, link right here, okay? So today is day 9 for Shaytember. How you doing? What's going on? You feeling great? Maybe you haven't started, maybe you've been avoiding these videos. I saw some comments from the live show yesterday of people saying they've been avoiding these videos because it makes them feel guilty or they haven't started and they don't want to start, and so they don't watch these videos. I'm not here to yell at you, I'm not here to make you feel bad, I'm here to encourage you and lift you up. So even if you haven't started or you haven't done the best on your goals, you can still, come and watch these videos and get encouragement. Okay, so today's Sunday, and I said every Sunday we want to read something from scripture or from a book or from somewhere. And today I actually want to read 2 quotes from a man who you may have heard of. His name is Johann Wolfgang van Goethe. And it's just Van Gogh, right? This is a German author, poet, playwright, artist. Some of the coolest quotes I've ever read. I want to read 2 quotes from him today that kind of go along with this theme of Shaytember. I'm just going to read the 2 and then we'll talk about them. The first one he has is this: everybody wants to be somebody, nobody wants to grow. Love that. And this is the second one: a man can stand anything except a succession of ordinary days. Which is so true. Life is about trials. We are here on this life to go through tough times and to gain experience. I was just listening to this Jewish rabbi, and he said the great calamity of this life is that everything is based on pleasure, that we're always seeking enjoyment and pleasure and relaxation. He said he's not against that, and I'm not against pleasure or having a good time, but we have to realize that that's not what this life is for. This life is for struggles. You don't grow, just like Van Gogh says. Everybody wants to be somebody, but hardly anybody is willing to go through what it takes to become somebody. I was talking to some guy at church today, and he said, this guy is somebody who is like in Hollywood, and he said that one thing he's found from anybody who's ever gone on and made it and been really successful and became quote unquote famous is that they have a desire. They're willing to almost do anything to become successful. And it's that attitude, that willingness to do whatever it takes, to never quit, to never give up, to go through those hard times and those struggles and those trials to achieve something. So if you want to become somebody, you have to grow. You have to change. So whenever people are like, oh, why do you have to change? Why can't you just be happy with who you are? Well, that's true. That's the secret of life, actually, is enjoying the journey, enjoying what you're doing every day, instead of always being like, well, once I graduate high school, then I'll be happy. Once I get a college degree, then I'll be happy. Once I get married, then I'll be happy. Once I have kids, then I'll be happy. Once I get a good job, then I'll finally be happy. Once I retire from that good job, then once I have grandkids. You can't always be wishing and waiting for those great things in your life. You have to enjoy today, right now. You have to enjoy the journey, because the second that you stop worrying about the results and you just focus on doing what you love and enjoying it while you do it, the results will come. A couple days ago, I asked a couple of you to make video responses telling me about your golden moments of growth. Those opportunities. Now, this is a concept I want you to listen to. Perk your ears up here, okay? This is a cliche. This is one of those secrets of life. When there is a tough moment in your life, those times when you want to give up and you just don't want to hear any motivation from Shay Carl or from your mom, from Dave Ramsey about getting out of debt or whatever it is, those times when you're just like, I can't do it anymore. Oh, and you just want to lay on the couch and eat all the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms box, and of course then Tyra Banks comes on and everybody's beautiful and you're just like, I don't want to, and you want to wallow in your own life misery. Those times when you just want to quit, those are the moments. Those are the golden moments of growth. Those times where it's so hard and it feels like everything is stacked up against you. That is the time to pay attention and say, wait a minute, this is where I'm able to grow. When I am on a 16-mile run and I'm at mile 14 or 15 and I'm just like, I am dying, I have got to stop. I'm going to stop up here at this next thing. Lately, what I've been saying to myself is, Shay, This is your golden moment of growth. This is when your legs get stronger. You can run 10, 12 miles easy. It's right when you start to get tired and you want to stop. That's when your body is going to get stronger. If you push through those times, those moments when it seems so hard, like you don't care, you just want to quit and give up. If you'll just stop for a second and say, wait a minute, this is it. This is that golden moment of growth. Those times where you can overcome and say, I did it! I did it! And you just, whatever it is, you say no to that thing, or you say yes to working out, or you read something good that will project you farther in life. Just those little times that you have those little victories, those are your golden moments. And I want you guys to watch for those. Be aware of them. Because the times that you feel like quitting and giving up, those are the times when it's really, that's when the S hits the fan, in other words. You know what I'm saying? That's when it matters. So listen, shaytember, day 9. If you haven't started, if you're not on shaytember, that's cool. It's not about like hitting every day perfect, okay? That's not the goal of this thing. It's about getting better, and you can jump on this wagon whenever you want. I encourage you right now, if you've messed up in shaytember or you haven't even started, start right now and start looking for those golden moments of growth. It doesn't matter if you've missed some days. We're in day 9. It's not about like counting the days, like you did all 30 days, you get a 30-day pin. It's not, we're not like in, what is it, where you stop drinking? You get your 30-day pin for stop drinking. You're gonna mess up, you know what I mean? It's just about getting on and, what is it called? AA, AA, AAA. Like come and fix your battery and help you to stop drinking. Anyway, so Van Gogh. These are our 2 quotes for today. Everybody wants to be somebody, nobody wants to grow. And here's another one. A man can stand anything except a succession of ordinary days. Life sometimes is boring. Life is sometimes hard. It's just like you have to endure to the end. You have to keep pushing forward. Enjoy that journey while it's happening, okay? September, shaytember, day 9. I'm proud of you guys. I'm so inspired by you and the successes you guys are having. We're a big army, okay? Like I said, talk to each other in the comments. Leave video responses. I want to hear from you. And we're about to hear from some of you right now.
The hardest thing is just saying no to myself. That's the most difficult thing for me.
People always say, like, oh, I fell off the wagon.
It's hard breaking old habits.
I'm what you'd call an idiot. I smoked for 37 years. I will not smoke. I can't smoke anymore.
It's like everything in the store was tempting me.
Saw these croissants with chocolate in them. Then I walked away from it. And that's all it takes.
I decided that I had to quit. I just had enough. I had enough.
Anybody can find it within themselves to do something good for themselves.
There is no excuse.
The urge to change was greater than the urge to stay the same.
So I go to the grocery to pick up some usual things. They've already put out the Halloween candy. Bags upon bags upon bags of chocolate. And that's a huge weakness of mine. If you're focusing on that, of course you're gonna want it more.
And I almost caved in, but didn't.
And so I just focused on the next item, the next item, the next item. And I made it to the checkout, and as I was walking home, I was like, oh, I did it!
I was really proud that I didn't do that in the end.
What this showed me was that I was able to grow as a person, because this is really the first time I ever did something like that.
You don't know what you're made of until you try.
I need to erase the last 40 years. I've still got some work to do. But no smoking. After 11 days, I'm pretty happy about that. So perhaps it was a golden moment of growth. Right now, I'm looking at it like I dodged a bullet.
My life just got turned upside down.
Thank you, She-Loss.
Thank you, shaytember. Don't smoke. How's that sound? And you don't have to go through all this crap.
Keep it up. I love you guys. You're doing a great job. And look for those golden moments of growth.